How do you truly change behavior inside an organization? It's not about motivation, it's about measurement. In this video, we'll break down why data-driven leadership is the key to transforming industrial performance. If you measure the right things, people will execute the right way. Stay with me, because this will change how you see leadership forever. Why data-driven leadership is the key to industrial transformation. Over the past 22 years leading industrial operations, overseeing multi-site facilities, and driving business transformation across multinational corporations, I have witnessed one undeniable truth. Companies don't fail because they lack strategy. They fail because they lack execution. This isn't just an abstract concept. It's something I've experienced firsthand. I've managed large-scale turnarounds, operational restructuring, mergers and acquisitions across different industries and cultural landscapes. And through it all, one thing became evident. Executives don't resist strategy. They resist change. People don't like to leave their comfort zones. In industrial operations where legacy systems have existed for decades, transformation feels like a threat. Employees resist, middle management hesitates, and even executives, despite knowing what needs to be done, often fail to act. They talk about optimization, efficiency, and Industry 4.0, but deep down, they cling to old ways of working. At one point in my career, I asked myself, how do you truly change behavior inside an organization? How do you make leaders and employees shift their mindset from passive adaptation to proactive execution? The answer didn't come from leadership theories or motivational speeches. It came from a simple but powerful principle I developed over the years. Tell me how you measure me, and I will tell you how I will behave. Breaking through resistance: how data shapes behavior. In Brazil, there is an old saying, "Tell me who you walk with, and I will tell you who you are." The meaning is simple: your environment shapes you. The people around you influence how you act, think, and make decisions. I took this concept and adapted it for the business world, transforming it into a powerful mindset shift that I have used throughout my career in manufacturing, operations, and executive leadership. In business, culture isn't shaped by words. It's shaped by incentives and measurement. If you want to change behavior, you don't need more training sessions, workshops, or PowerPoint presentations. You need the right KPIs, real-time data, and a system where performance is measured, rewarded, and continuously optimized. People don't change because you ask them to. They change when their success depends on it. That's the foundation of data-driven leadership. When organizations measure what truly matters, employees naturally adjust their behaviors to align with those metrics. If you measure cost-cutting, managers will find ways to reduce costs, sometimes at the expense of long-term efficiency. If you measure output only, teams will increase production, but potentially at the cost of quality. If you measure efficiency, execution speed, and innovation, leaders will focus on optimizing processes and accelerating results. This is why big data, IoT, and real-time dashboards are no longer just nice-to-have technologies in industrial operations. They are essential for survival. Why data-driven decision-making is no longer optional. There's another saying in management that remains true across every industry. You can't manage what you don't measure. Yet, I've seen countless industrial leaders making critical decisions without real-time data. Instead of tracking real inefficiencies, they rely on outdated reports, assumptions, and gut feelings. Instead of leveraging predictive analytics, they react only after problems escalate. This is where digital transformation and data intelligence come into play. A company that doesn't embrace data-driven management is like a ship navigating without a compass. It moves, but with no real direction. Meanwhile, competitors who harness the power of real-time analytics, IoT-driven automation, and predictive data models can identify inefficiencies before they escalate, optimize production in real time, ensure that every decision is based on facts, not assumptions, drive faster, smarter, and more profitable execution strategies. Without a solid data infrastructure, industrial leaders are simply reacting to problems instead of proactively solving them. The illusion of no options. Why many leaders fail to take action. I've spoken with countless executives, plant managers, and business leaders who understand the importance of data, yet struggle to implement it effectively. The excuses are always the same. We don't have the budget for a digital transformation. Our operations are too complex to automate. We're already collecting data, but it doesn't change anything. But here's the reality. Technology alone won't fix inefficiencies. Data is only valuable if leaders use it to drive action. Executives don't need more reports. They need execution. They don't need more consultants. They need leaders who will act. The problem isn't the lack of information. It's the lack of a culture that rewards action based on data-driven insights. Changing the mindset, the real key to industrial competitiveness. For decades, American industries have followed a simple formula for growth. Invest more capital, build bigger facilities, buy better machines, and assume that efficiency will follow. The logic was straightforward. Greater investment equals greater output. If productivity needed to increase, the solution was to expand operations, acquire the latest automation technology, or reduce costs through restructuring. This strategy worked in a world where competition was limited and domestic dominance was unquestioned. But in today's global economy, where speed, agility, and operational efficiency determine success, this mindset is outdated. Capital alone no longer guarantees results. In fact, scaling without first eliminating inefficiencies only leads to larger, more expensive inefficiencies. This is why industries in Asia have overtaken many American manufacturers, not because they have deeper pockets, but because they have a deeply ingrained culture of optimizing before expanding. Before adding resources, they perfect their processes. Before investing in new facilities, they ensure existing ones are running at peak efficiency. They don't assume that automation alone will solve inefficiencies. They engineer efficiency first and then amplify it. The shift that industrial leaders must embrace is not about spending more, it's about thinking differently. The future of industrial leadership belongs to those who stop treating capital as a shortcut to efficiency and instead use real-time data, IoT-driven automation, and performance-based KPIs to drive continuous improvement. Companies that master this approach will lead their industries. Those that continue relying on money alone will be left behind. Final thoughts. The future belongs to those who execute with data. At its core, leadership is not about making plans, it's about executing them. And execution is shaped by measurement. The way leaders track performance, define expectations, and reward achievement directly impacts behavior. This is why data-driven leadership is not just about analytics, it's about shaping a culture of accountability and results. When executives establish clear KPIs, align performance metrics with strategic goals, and tie rewards to actual execution, behavior adapts. Employees no longer focus on effort alone. They focus on outcomes. Leadership teams stop making decisions based on intuition and start making them based on real-time insights. A company that doesn't measure the right things ends up rewarding the wrong behaviors. If inefficiencies go untracked, they grow. If employees are not held accountable for results, they default to habits that prioritize comfort over change. But when organizations track performance rigorously and reward execution, they create a self-sustaining system where success breeds more success. The companies that dominate the next decade won't be the ones with the most funding. They will be the ones that leverage data, build scalable efficiency, and execute relentlessly. They will be the ones where leaders don't just talk about transformation, they make it happen. At Attitude Feelings, we specialize in high-performance leadership, Industry 4.0, IoT, lean manufacturing, and business transformation strategies to help industrial leaders turn insights into action. Tell me how you measure me, and I will tell you how I will behave. If you want to go even deeper into industrial leadership and execution, make sure to enjoy the Attitude Feelings experience by visiting attitudefeelings.com. You'll find more details in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next power insights that will take your industry knowledge to the next level. See you in the next video.